We are going to go do it a little bit different than normal. We're gonna go belts first, the kids that are gonna get promoted with their belts, and then after that, we're gonna bring the kids up who are gonna get stripes. We're gonna alternate between Rancho and Chino. Parents, if you don't wanna sit, if you wanna be closer for pictures, you guys are more than welcome to just hang out on the mats too. Just can't put your shoes on the mat, you gotta take your shoes off. But you can grab a seat on the mat and sit as close as you like to take pictures, or you can take pictures from there. So it's up to you, whatever you wanna do. Okay, so we're gonna get started.
Come to normal jiu-jitsu classes, try to come from comp classes now. He does striking, he does Thursdays, overall great player. Okay? Puts in a lot of work. We know who's been here day in, day out. We recognize it. So first up, we got Ethan.
First up from Chino, guys. This guy, awesome energy in the room all the time, guys. Awesome energy. Likes to play around sometimes, but whenever we tell him to do whatever it is, he does it pretty well. It's an awesome kid to have in the room. Very helpful when we need him to help. We call him Sebastian Gonzalez.
All right, next kid from Rancho. He's kind of one of our favorites to have on the mat. Last year, he's kind of grown a lot. It's awesome to see, and he never backed down from a challenge. It's always fun to see, and that's Joel. Good job, dude. Don't look so nervous.
This one's special to me.
Honestly, no one for white black.
It's always a privilege getting to watch her compete. She's a little sponge. Anything that we show her, she goes out and she does it.
Bear's not here.
Man, can't describe the feeling I get to see when I watch her compete. It's gonna be Victoria.
Asking questions, and I've been telling his mom and dad the last like 2 months, I've just seen a change in him, like his intensity going up. He got this new thing he does where he's punching his knuckles before his matches, like really getting into locking in when he competes, and all the coaches are really proud of him. Randy.
The next one we want to bring up from Chino. I know she also trains at Rancho at the competition class. I know she's been improving quite a lot since the first day ever she came to our gym. She's a hard worker. She's quiet, but she smiles a lot, and which I like the energy she brings in the gym. She's a good teammate. Emma.
She's been with us for a long time, and she's been putting in that work. We've got her wrestling now. She's been coming really consistently lately. That's Ava.
scrapped. It's always fun watching. Even if a kid goes off to the bathroom without being told, this kid's doing squats off to the side and doing sit-ups and doing push-ups. And as a coach, it's like and watching him in his last competition, watching him catch his first sub, that was pretty awesome. That's dominance.
Next up, we got one of our kids in our just our regular jiu-jitsu class. But when we watch him compete with the class itself, he hangs right there with all our comp kids. Hopefully we can get him out to some competition soon. We call him Mean Dean. We got Dean right over here.
One of our next ones from Rancho. She's one of our little ones, and she's probably one of the smallest ones in class, but she hangs with everyone. She doesn't back down. It's always fun watching her out on the mat. She always had a good attitude, even if she gets beat up in practice a little bit. And it's just one of our favorites to have on the mat, and that's little Mia. Where is she?
This next kid, she started with us some time ago, and she's always been just putting in the work. One thing I like to see is how she, she's not, even when she's scared, she still goes for it, whether it's competing or whether it's going live with someone on the mat. And while she might not always enjoy the process, she doesn't realize how good she's getting or how good she'll be in the future. And this is little Kari, aka Ramen.
From Rancho. Kid's just awesome, dude. Kid's a little tank.
They're very great.
Never quits. He wrestles all day, does jiu-jitsu all day with us. In competition, I mean, he just gets after kids. If you've ever heard me in class or during practice, I'm probably always yelling at him to stop talking or stop messing around. But he goes out there in competition and gets the job done, and that's Mason. Great attitude on the mat, and that's an attitude.
Came to us a few years ago, and he didn't know much technique, but he got after it, okay? And there's a phrase we say sometimes, it's kind of funny, but some kids are just built different, all right? And he knows how to go, no matter if he's down or up or whatever it is, he goes hard the entire time, okay? He's been putting in work, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, comp class, started jumping in with the adults a little bit, and that's our boy. We call him Lil Rooster, but Richie.
One of those kids that trains back and forth between us and Chino and competes a lot. puts it on the line a lot, represents the club very well. When we have him in class, he's out there helping out, giving tough rounds on the mat. And just, again, one of those favorites to have on the mat, and that's JJ.
What I want to bring up today. He's one of our students from Chino's side. Works really hard. One of our hardest workers. He sometimes helps around the kids class, or sometimes messes around with the kids class, right? But he's one of my favorite students, obviously, for who I'm going to call Adriel.
Kid, he's been with us for a long time. He's been training here. Yeah, I've been coaching here, 4 years now, and he's been with us that whole time. Great kid. He's always helping out with the newer kids. Knows how to roll light with some of the smaller kids. He's got a little Master Chief patch on that. I don't know if you guys know Master Chief. That's from Halo. One time I was like, hey, that's a sick patch. I love Halo. He told me, hey, it's from Fortnite or something like that. I was like, I don't know what that is, but you're still my boy, all right? We call him J-Dog, but my boy Jaded.
All right, last one. So this is like one of our pioneers of the kids club. She's been with us for such a long time. It's been awesome to watch her grow into the grappler that she is. It's fun to watch her beat up on the boys in practice. One of my favorites about her was she was sick before a tournament. Parents told us that she couldn't make it. Hours later, she was there ready to compete and ended up beating everybody. So this is for Sienna.
There were quite a few kids that were on the cusp of getting promoted, but some of the coaches, the coaches and I and all of us kind of had a conversation about individuals that were on the cuffs, and we just want to see them compete a little bit longer than the belts that they're at. We're finding, kind of seeing them kind of break through, but feel like a little bit more time at that belt would have helped them develop. There is a big jump between white and gray. Right? I feel like gray belts is the belt that the kids spend the most time in. So sometimes you'll have kids who are been gray belts for 4 or 5 years before they move up to yellow. One, because there's just not a lot of yellow belts that are registering to compete, and two, because the gray belt division is just so tough. So some of you guys might feel like should have been promoted, and you guys were on our minds, but we just feel like we need a little bit more time. Promotions are one of those things where everyone's on their own journey to getting promoted. Sometimes somebody might get promoted before you, but it doesn't mean that you weren't on the coach's minds. We just feel like you guys need a little bit more time.
Normally at Chino, I like to talk to the kids about different scenarios, different situations. It could be just something, because people don't know what people are battling through in their life sometimes. So I'll just bring up like random stuff, and I'll talk about random stuff, because maybe some people may be too shy to talk to them or whatever, but I like to let them know that we are there for them, and that they have somebody to count on if they need anybody to talk to, right? So I'll make, like, you know who all the kids are good. I tell them all that they're all smart, that there's nothing that they can't do or whatever, right? So I try to have them bring me their progress reports because I want to see how they're doing in school, right? But that being said, I always tell them, no matter what happens, as soon as class is over, that they should help out around the house, maybe give the mom a hug or your dad or whoever, and just tell them that you love them, because sometimes life is short and it's not guaranteed, right? But with this being said, I'm gonna throw a little audio ball. I'm gonna change it up a little bit a day. So kids, repeat after me. And I'm gonna change it up a little bit, all right? So it's not what you guys might think, right? I am not a follower. I am smart. I am brave. I am courageous. There's no problem or issue I cannot solve. There's nothing I can't accomplish. I am worthy. I am a leader. I am a champion. That's it, man. You guys gotta believe in yourselves, because we all do. So